What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zebec today, ZBCN USD. Hit that like button, subscribe, and thank you all for being here. It is the 16th day of April. And here we are, sitting at about $0.00276 with roughly 9 hours and 50 minutes left in the day. We are moving up, and I am a little bit concerned about the volume, at least by the way of the daily time frame, but we still have about 10 hours left in the day. There's still a chance for volume to come in. We are breaking out of this pennant pattern, and in which case we do want to see some volume. Maybe we'll see that on the short-term stuff. But it's really not necessary to see volume come in until we're like above this high, really, until we see prices that are higher. So it's not necessarily the most ideal look as far as volume goes. We still have 10 hours left in the day, but also I don't think it's bad. Let's look at the short-term stuff. Nonetheless, we are breaking out. The reason why I'm saying it this way is that there were multiple possibilities from this position, okay? Of course, we could have broken out to the downside, but the possibilities that I was running with is that we will break out to the upside. And this could be possibility number one, is that we break out to the upside, we get a lower high or a fake breakout, whatever, a fake out, and then we rip to the downside. This isn't sustainable. It isn't anything that's good enough, and this is all we get, right? This might be a good time, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but to take profits. It really might be. Or, you know, there might be another 10, let's say 13% to almost 30% move coming in as well. Really, those are the two avenues of possibilities that I see happening. And personally, I like that second thought, because from a resistance standpoint, that does take us closer to this line. We do not have to break through this line. We do not have to touch this line. We can fall short of it. Just because we break through does not mean we're breaking out. In fact, I would believe heavily that if we were above this line, this would be the most optimal point to sell, at least in the short term, at least since the past like half years existed. And I do believe from there we would return to prices that are lower than anything we've seen over the past couple weeks, maybe even over the past couple months. We'll get into all that, but again, I'm in favor of that. But you have to behave well. You have to behave well. You're in a critical moment right now. You broke out. You did the thing that we expected you to do, but now will you follow through? That's the question. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame, and then we'll zoom out from there, okay? Looking for follow through. 1 hour time frame. Yeah, you have a little bit of a wick there. I'm not intimidated, are you? Right? Did this intimidate you? You got a higher low out of it. What, are we going to come down and get a higher low? Are we going to come down, find support here at prior resistance, and then move back up? So what? Who cares? It's a nice kind of rounded parabolic structure on the 1 hour. It's not parabolic. It's too small of a time frame to say that, but you get what I'm saying. Who cares? Yeah. There's a lot of volume. There's more volume here than there was at the top, though. So as far as selling pressure goes, I'm not really convinced. We had the same candle here, and then we pushed higher. Do you see what I'm saying? We can absolutely push higher. Zebec is tricky. She's a tricksy one. She likes to trick. She likes to lie to you. It looks scary here, and then we pump. And we know this. I fell prey to this in the early days. I remember here, I thought we were done. And I thought that this was, we called for the price to go higher, but then once we saw this day, I was like, nope, I'm bearish. We're out. No more. And I stuck with that call, and eventually it was the right call, right? So even if we are showing signs of weakness right here, signs of fear, that doesn't necessarily mean the top is in. Maybe this is a sign that we're close to it, though. Maybe it's not. This thing is tricky. Again, it's very tricky, and especially on the 1 hour time frame. The shorter term time frames are less honest. The RSI is bullish. The stochastics are bullish. The MACD is bullish. The volume, I don't mind it on the 1 hour. You're actually building volume as you're building in price. This is good. Think of it from a breakout perspective, right? Here you are breaking out, and your volume is increasing. Good. It's good. It's not a problem. Good. We like to see this. This means, in my opinion, higher to go. 4 hour time frame. It's a bit intimidating, isn't it? But again, we've seen intimidating candles before. And you come up afterwards. Maybe you dabble, maybe you dribble for a little bit of time, whatever. It's there to psych you out. It's there to punk you so that you sell, and then whenever the price goes to where it's supposed to go, where you should have sold, you're like, oh, damn it, what did I do? And then you buy back, and then you screw the whole thing up. And it probably goes higher than this, too. I'm giving it as an example. 4 hour time frame. Looking at this, the RSI is bullish. Say it with me, it's bullish. It is absolutely bullish, my friends. Absolutely it is. That doesn't mean from here we're going up 30% right here, right now, but this does look good. The stochastics look good. The MACD looks really good. You curved this bottom at the zero perfectly. You built your bearish momentum. You decayed your bearish momentum. Now you're building bullish momentum, and you look like you've got a lot of room to go. Maybe what we see here, and it's very common, at least from what I found in my recent time doing TA, is that we could find resistance right up here. Maybe this is the secret sauce that we're looking for. And by the way, 4-hour time frame, that's what this is. It's a 4-hour time frame. We have 1 hour 44 minutes left. Imagine that it's a brand new 4-hour time frame, and we're up here to find resistance, and then we pump during that 4-hour time frame. We pump the first 3 hours of it. You might see this go through, but then that last hour it dumps, and really the MACD just closes right back here. You get a wick up here. It'll seem as though it's breaking through, but you have to wait for that time frame to close. If we break through, cool, whatever. That's bullish. It disagrees with the idea that we find resistance here. But I wouldn't be surprised if we found resistance on that trend line. I would not be surprised at all. Pay attention to that going forward. 4-hour MACD, I don't have any fancy parameters set up. It's just the default parameters. And I actually have been meaning to adjust the MACD for myself, but default parameters are good enough. Default parameters with the RSI are good enough too, but I set mine to a 10. I like it to be a little bit faster. I think it's a little bit more reliable personally. Everybody's so secretive with their parameters. I don't know. I get why, but I don't really care. If it has to adapt, it'll adapt. But if it works, right? Maybe the 30 RSI is good for you. Maybe the 69 is. I don't know. Looking at the daily time frame here, the RSI is bullish. The stochastics are bullish. The MACD is providing its second false cross, it looks like, and this is bullish. Overall, guys, you are very bullish right here. Close the day here. Close it higher. Keep going. Don't stop. I think you look good. And we look at this. I'm going to take this first pivot here, this high to low here, and we're going to run with this idea. The primary target zone is about 003 to 00325. Okay, that's the primary target zone. This has a statistical probability of providing resistance. Your 1886 to 2618 area, this is your secondary target zone. This also has a statistical probability of providing resistance. However, I don't think that we're going to get this high. I don't think we're going to get this high. My expectation is that we would only get to like 0.00357, 0.00347, something like that, or lower. And again, we look at this on a daily time frame, we zoom back out. I'll just encapsulate this whole zone of expectations here. From a high to connecting the dots here on these highs. That 1886-200 level is exactly where our limit would be, and it's exactly where this top line would be. And we can go a little bit above there. Maybe we do. Maybe I'm not giving enough credit. Maybe we do. Maybe we should consider the 0038. Maybe we do up there, 0.0038, and in which case we'll see larger than a 30% pump, which is great. I'm sure nobody has any problems with that. Can you wait, please? Can you wait? No. Hey. Just, yeah. It's okay. Hey. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Just wait, okay? Just wait a second. I don't want her being on video, That's all it is. I love you. You're not in trouble. But I got to protect you, It's just how it is in this crazy, crazy world. We look at this high to low here, the 1886-200 level, that's exactly where we topped off. The 1886-200 level, the purple line's right there. It's exactly where these lines intersect with our trend line here. Doesn't mean that we have to go there, but you do. Zebec has shown, and a lot of cryptos have shown over the past couple of years, a lot of respect on this level for whatever reason. I don't really have anything else to say. Those are my thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye-bye.